hinge at the hip, not squat. Keep your core tight and push through the balls of your feet. I don't bring my back up. I feel like that's a waste of energy. And remember, the back knees don't touch the floor for it to count as a lunge. Oh boy, I find the most difficult. Man's tired, bro. So conserve, conserve, conserve. Boom, guys, I've just run my first ever Hyrox race and I got 1 hour 26 minutes on 16 days notice. And I'd love to share with you exactly how I got that time. I want to go through the techniques I use for each station, which I learned within a week because I started off using the wrong techniques, and when I figured out the techniques, boy was it much easier. And yeah, man, I want to share with you all the tips and tricks I learned throughout today. And yeah, that's what this video is about. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you're feeling this video. And yeah, man, first up, let's go to SkiErg. Feet planted strong and grip locked in. Keep it simple but powerful. Make sure to drive with your hips and pull with your lat. And make sure you stay efficient. No wasted moves. Don't just yank with your arms or hunch over. Keep it clean and keep it strong. Remember, it's a total body movement. You want to engage your hips, your lats, your arms, all in it to bring it down to drive it home. You just try and maintain a 90-degree angle on the top of the movement. And then when you get to the bottom, you need to drive through and do a full extension on the triceps. And also push your hips through at the top and reach as high as possible to end the movement. So you want to get as high as possible. And also the other big mistake I was making, I was squatting. You want to hinge at the hip, not squat. Hinge at the hip, not squat. Now I'm also going to go for about 30 paces per minute, as opposed to just going at it, going at it, going at it. I'm going to have more focus on how many reps I'm doing per minute. Moving on to sled. Make sure to stay low, keep your core tight, and push through the balls of your feet. This is where you got to dig deep. Try and break it into chunks. Push, breathe, push, push, breathe, push. Alright, boom, there's 3 grips, yeah? Run through the 3 grips. And you want to go as low as possible so your back is parallel to the ground. And other than that, you need to decide whether you're doing long strides or short strides, whichever you prefer. And you're ready for race day. Sled. A wide stance is going to keep you balanced. Pull with your lats. And if you're gassed, walk it back steady. Make sure to keep tension in the rope. No slack. You load up your hamstrings and then stand up as tall as you can, as quickly as possible. As you're taking steps back, you can add in the hands, the arms as well to get involved. You're going to do it faster. So that was the mistake I was making last week. I wasn't using any hands. I was doing solely legs. So I was standing up and I was stepping back. But the hands in is going to give you that bit extra back. Also as well, the stability from shoulder width apart is important. Burpee portraits. Chest to floor and get up immediately. Don't waste time lying down. Land light, reset, and go again. Smooth is fast. Pace yourself. Try and find your rhythm early. Then turn it up when it's bad. Feet shoulder width apart, and you want to aim to take your hips and chest to the floor. You're not doing a push up. You're letting yourself drop to the floor, and you're pushing yourself up, driving up and jumping forward. I don't bring my back up. I feel like that's a waste of energy, but obviously each to their own. So obviously I spend lower down. It's a lot more pressure on the lower back, but I can get it done faster. Yeah, I'll just say pace yourself for it. Breathers are important on it. Otherwise you're gonna burn yourself out on that one. Yeah. Like, subscribe and comment. Let's roll. Push up your legs, lean back, and then finish with your arms. On the way back, reverse the order. Find your sweet spot with the stroke rate. So you know, 26 to 32 strokes per minute. Roughly, it's going to take you 2 seconds to do each stroke. Don't go crazy and go down. Roll smart, roll strong. So, for the rowing, it's really simple that. We go legs first, hinge. For this, shoulders back, core tight, and hold it steady. Make sure you move like you own. Short steps are gonna keep you balanced and in control. Rushing equals disaster. Yeah, with that movement, you wanna make sure you've got your lats, traps, and core all engaged to keep you steady. Because as soon as you start swaying, I learned the hard way last week, you're in big trouble. You're in big trouble, big trouble. The thing to remember is when you're picking up the kettlebells, you're gonna deadlift to pick them up, And when you're putting them down, when you're tired, go for the lunge. It's really simple, yeah? Deadlift to pick it up, lunge to put it down. Next, we've got the sandbag lunges. Big steps, upright chest, stay solid. Focus on stability. Don't let those knees wobble. And remember, the back knees don't touch the floor for it to count as a lunge then. If you're feeling cooked, break it into chunks. Manage that energy. You just want to make sure you don't overstride and you don't understride. So you want to get a 90 degree in the front leg and a 90 degree in the back leg. So once you figure out what that distance is, mentally try and make a mental note of how far you step forward for that distance. You get a distance right, keep your chest up, back straight. Brilliant lunge, mate. Leather stations, we have walls. Use your legs to drive the throw. Don't waste your shoulders. And then catch the ball in your squat. Keep it fluid, don't waste your effort. When you're tired, switch to small sets. Control beats chaos all the time. Wall balls are one that I find the most difficult. Feet shoulder apart. Arm distance away from the pad. And take a few steps back further than that. Then palms underneath the ball. When you're catching the ball, make sure you're midway through your squat, so that you can use the momentum of the ball dragging you down, take you down, as opposed to stopping, using your force to stop the ball from hitting the ground. That takes effort, yeah? You're using that to help you get down, and then you're shooting back up. And then other than that, you just need to make sure your hamstrings get below your knees, start at your hips, go below parallel. Wall balls are my favorite workout. Wall balls are my favorite workout. Wall balls are my favorite workout. Wall balls, they are my favorite workout. Wall balls, I love you. Thank you for being at the end of the workout. 8th station, the best place to be because you're my favorite. It's the best place when I'm tired. When I'm really, really tired and I've got nothing else left, put the wall balls in because that's my favorite. Why not? Why not? Why not? Thank you. Man's tired, bro. But listen, technique for the treadmill. Learn your stride, figure out the best stride for you. You don't want to overstep and you don't want to understep. And treat every step, as opposed to thinking about walking, treat every step like you're doing a single leg press. Single leg press, I've really focused on doing that when I run, and I've noticed it helps in terms of preventing injuries, and in terms of focusing on getting to that next step. So I'm thinking, I've got a leg press to do. I got this single leg press, now I've got another single leg press. And when you focus on single leg press, there's a certain way your foot hits the ground, hit it with a bit more intention, you're less likely to get injured, striking the ground with intention like that. But yeah, just think about each of the single leg press. Make sure you use your arms as well. Opposite arms or opposite legs, they're gonna generate a lot of force, your arms. And yeah, man, don't overexert yourself, use that for recovery. And yeah, good luck in your Hyrox races, guys. For those of you that stuck around to the very end, first of all, I want to show my gratitude. I appreciate you. And I wanted to hit you up with some bonus tips. Bonus tip number 1, transitions are key. So going between stations, going from station to run to station, do it like you mean it. This is where you're gonna lose most of your time. 2, conserve your energy. Blow up on one station and your race is done. You're not making it through the other stations. It's gonna be hard work. So conserve. 3, get the right gear. Comfortable shoes with good grip are essential on this course. Absolutely essential. Number 4, make sure you do Hyrox specific training prior to entering your Hyrox race. If you want to know about any Hyrox specifics, check out this video here where I show you my first week of training for Hyrox. Which stations are you struggling the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all of that magic. And make sure you share this with your training crew. What kind of friend would you be if you didn't share this with a friend? Let's smash this race together, and I'll see you at the finish line. Junior signing out.